clock resonates in the place where you should have been. Faint memories flicker. I see myself reflected in the cold window. Even if I close my eyes, I can't escape. Your smile blurs, melting into the night and disappearing. Behind the door I'm half open. There are feelings I can't put into words. My heart, unable to take a step forward, remains stuck in the same place. The night wind whispers, forget it, but your voice still resonates in my ears. Midnight monologues every time I call your name. The answer disappears in the wind, and only silence remains. Even as the dawn approaches, my heart is still the same as yesterday. Between the past and the future, let me remember you. Midnight monologue, chasing after your shadow. A quiet night spreads between the gaps of my wavering heart. Even when dawn breaks, my feelings for you are there. The sky seen through the gaps between the buildings, the neon lights were flickering. The city I walked with you that day still shines as it always has. But the light in my heart, little by little, loses its color. Even if I search for your smile, it melts into the darkness of the night. The sound of cars passing by, voices lost in the crowd. The promise of that day turns into a distant memory. There are no stars in the sky I look up at, only the blurred lines voice remains in my ears in a quiet corner of the night. Behind my closed eyes, the smile from that day appears. Even as time passes, the words that gently echoed never fade. But now they are just far away, fading like an echo. The warmth that remains in the corner of the room, the shadow of a fading memory. Your scent rides on the wind, filling the gaps in my heart. As the days go by, I can't forget, even if I want to. Only the fading voice silently calls to me. Among the fading echoes, I'm searching for your name. At the place where the past and the present intersect, my heart is still held captive by you. Footsteps echoing outside the window, I feel like you're coming home. But behind the open door, there is only silence. Among the fading echoes, I chase after your shadow. Only these feelings that remain, swaying tonight. Even when your voice fades, it still resonates in my heart. Standing still under the night sky, distant memories come back to me. The stars I looked up at with you still shine quietly. The cold wind caresses my cheeks, and your smile fades away. The feelings I couldn't put into words dissolve into the silence of the night. That melody echoing in the distance continues to sway in the depths of my heart. My feelings for you will not fade and remain with the light of the stars. The sound swaying in the silence calls your name. But that voice that I can't reach echoes in my heart. We didn't exchange many words, but your eyes said it all. In the corner of a quiet cafe at night, silence filled my heart.
The city lights through the glass, lighting your profile softly. Unspeakable feelings floated in the air. If there was a future I didn't know about before you looked, just being by my side would have been enough.
The warmth of your fingertips still lingers, but you're now far away, in a place where my voice can't reach you.
In our wordless conversation, I felt like I understood you. The silence resonated gently, and my heart quietly swayed. What can I say now? Go beyond the silence of that night. But you're no longer here, and only memories remain. In our wordless conversations, I searched for your feelings. That moment which has passed still remains in my heart.
All that echoes in the silence is your last smile.
In our wordless conversations,
Our last smile. In the silence of the morning, I wake up, your face flickers. The faint light through the curtains brings back memories of the past. In an open album, there is a photo of the two of us laughing together. Where are those innocent eyes from back then looking now? Unable to resist the flow of time, I suddenly realize that you are gone. All that is left is this room and the fading scent. In the midst of the repetition of everyday life, it comes back to me at random moments. Your voice, your gestures, everything is still vivid. Stuck in yesterday, my heart can't move forward. The days I spent with you still tighten my chest, but the future is right there. It feels like I can reach it if I reach out my hand. Holding on to your memories, I take a new step, even when my heart is lost in yesterday. Your smile guides me back. of the rain tapping on the window resonates in the quiet afternoon. The days I spent with you are reflected in the puddles and sway. In the smell of the never-ending rain, I walk down the road without umbrella. The warmth of your hands is the only thing that remains in my heart. The feelings I couldn't put into words dissolve into the raindrops and disappear. But deep in my heart, the emotions from that day are still there. Among the people passing by, I was looking for you, but I couldn't find you, and only the sound of the rain remains. The feelings I found for you among the raindrops won't disappear. The quiet rain continues to fall, as if to fill the gap in my heart. I'll keep walking like this until the day the sky clears. I'll embrace your memories and welcome a new morning. I love the days with you, shining among the raindrops. I embrace the past and the future, and live in the present. The moment the rain stops, my feelings for you disappear into the sky. Every time I turn a corner, I feel like I can hear your voice. It resonates in my heart like a violin melody.
The days when I laughed with you in front of an old cafe, that casual moment is still burned into my heart.
I stopped under the streetlight looking for your shadow, but it only disappears in the night wind.
And only the sound of the violin remains. Even if I see the image of that day in the waves of people passing by,
Only the time that I can't return to
passes by quietly. The violin resonates on the street corner, playing memories of you. The melody of days gone by still tightens my heart. Just as the violin brings tears to my eyes, my feelings for you overflow. I wanna feel you once more in this corner of town. The violin echoing on the street corner reminds me of your smile. No matter how much time passes, this melody will never fade. The last note of the sky.
In a quiet corner of the room, a swaying shadow stains the wall. The days I spent with you still remain in the shadow. Under the streetlight, outside the window, I'm searching for your image. But every time I reach out, the shadow just gets further away. Every time the night wind caresses my heart trembles quietly. Unspeakable feelings emerge in the shadow way. Every time the clock's hands advance, my memories of you blur. But these feelings that never fade are projected in the shadow on the wall. The shadow projected on the wall speaks of the after image of our days together. Even when we're apart, the feelings that never fade echo in this night. In that moment of silence, I thought I heard your voice. But when I look back, there's no one there anymore. The shadow on the wall flickers, and your smile comes back to me. Even when morning comes, this feeling won't fade. The moment the shadow disappears, my feelings for you quietly melt away too. The night wind gently carries your voice to my ears. The whispers of a long time ago echo in the silence. In the darkness outside the window, I searched for your shadow. But the distance that I can't reach makes my heart tighten. The streetlights blur and melt into the night. Every time I call your name, the violin begins to cry. As we pass each other by, there are words I couldn't say. The silence of the night hides the answer, and only my heart wonders. The whispers violin. The city reflected through the mirror, the distant scenery is swaying. That moment I spent with you, not on the windshield, but behind. Rows of red tail lights, a quiet night on the highway, the music on the radio, I hear your voice.
The lights of passing cars, it's just like your eyes on that day. I want to forget. Every time I look back I see them.
Your smile becomes smaller and smaller, and soon I can't see it anymore. In the depths of my accelerating heart, all that remains is a blank. What I see through the rearview mirror, memories that I couldn't let go of. The further I go, the further away I get, but my heart is still there.
Amidst the sound of the engine, I called out your name, but all I hear is the sound of the wind. The darkness of the night hides the answer.
What remains in the rearview mirror? The image of you that I couldn't erase. Every time I run forward, little by little it fades away.
In the night when the lights are blurred, I gently leave my feelings for you behind, behind, behind.
I stepped into the narrow alley, searching for your laughter. The echoes reflected off the walls trembled deep in my heart. In the cold night air, only footsteps echo quietly. The shadows of the days we passed by still remain in this place. The light of the old signboard illuminates the night I walked with you. The fading memories resonate in my heart. I chase your shadow on the worn asphalt. Every time I reach out my hand, it moves further away, and only the echoes remain. The voices echoing in the back alley call out to you, whom I thought had forgotten. My heart is still standing still in the place where the past and the present overlap. Every time I look back, said that day come back to me, but I know I can't go back. The echoes that linger in the back alleys reflect your face. They gently pull my heart, which is trying to move forward back. Before I melt into the darkness of the night, I will gently let go of my feelings for you. When the morning glow paints the sky, our shadows grow long. I feel a new wind, still with the wounds from yesterday. Beyond the open road, an unseen future unfolds. I remember your smile and move forward step by step. I hear someone's voice in the distance, and my heart trembles a little. But if I leave it to this wind, I'm sure I can get there. The doubts and anxieties that were smoldering deep in my heart disappear. The painted skies give me the strength to believe once again. The painted skies and the open roads illuminate our future. No matter how far apart we are, this feeling is connected. I sometimes look back, but each time I do, I become stronger. In this wide world, our path continues. Colored skies and open roads, I chase the dreams I imagined with you. Even if I can't see tomorrow, my heart remains free. When dusk falls, our journey isn't over yet. Walking through the city at night, I look up at the swaying streetlights. The days I spent with you are reflected in this light.
The shadow stretching at my feet quietly tightens my heart. Even if I search for your voice, it disappears in the night wind.
The cold air touches my chest, reflecting my flickering heart.
The flickering lights illuminate my feelings for you. Among the people passing by, I chase your shadow, but at such a distance that I can't reach you. Only my heart is left behind.
Under the swaying streetlights, my feelings for you blur the light that seems like it will disappear, but never does. Illuminates my
Heart enveloped in the silence of the night. I tried calling your name, city, and I stand there frozen in the midst of it all, of it all. Flickering streetlights reflect after images of my days with you. Even when morning comes, these feelings will not fade. As the last light goes out, my feelings for you will quietly melt away.
The blurred neon lights, the night city, I walked with you. The fragments of my dreams from those days silently crumbled under my feet. At an empty intersection, the red light is swaying. I searched for your voice, but it vanished in the night wind. The future that should have shown, I can't reach it even if I reach out my hand in a broken dream. I just chase your shadow, blending into the hustle and bustle of the city. I remember your smile, but now it's just an illusion, blurred in the neon lights. Broken neon dreams, where is the future I imagined with you? The promise we made that day, fading in the light. Before the dawn broke, I tried calling your name, but all I got in return was silence. My heart is left here, a broken neon dream. Your shadow fades away. Only this indelible feeling shines in the night. When the neon lights go out, our dreams come to a quiet end. A shadow sways in the cup, and a quiet morning begins. In this room without you, I'm dragging on yesterday's dreams. The cloudy sky outside the window, the coffee I wake up to's getting cold. I think I hear your voice, but when I turn around, there's no one there. Time just flows by slowly, and the gap in my heart is never filled. The lingering scent of yesterday colors this morning. Holding the cup with my cold fingertips, I remember your warmth, but those feelings also disappear like steam. Morning coffee and blues stir up my feelings for you. This bitter taste is just right for me now. Every time the sun rises, I think about it. Your shadow remains, but just for today, I wanna stay like this, sinking into the quiet morning. Morning coffee and blues melt away the memories of Walking through the city after the rain, the wet pavement reflects the light. The days I spent with you come back to me with the sound of footsteps. On the way home with my umbrella still closed, the cold wind brushes against my cheeks. Every time I remember your smile, my heart aches. The sky reflected in the puddles, the blurred clouds float by. When I call your name, only the sound of rain comes back. Among the people passing by, I searched for your shadow, but I couldn't find you, and only the sound of footsteps echoed. The footsteps echoing on the wet pavement, carving my feelings for you in my unfading memories. I chase after you today too. In the city enveloped in the silence of night, the rain seeps into the gaps in my heart. But when the morning sun shines in, I feel like I can look forward just a little bit. The footprints left on the wet pavement, reflecting my days with you. As I continue walking, I can see a new light. When the smell of rain disappears, my feelings for you quietly fade away too. A distant radio voice echoes in the quiet room. The song I listen to with you still flows through my mind. The neon lights outside the window, the swaying shadows paint the wall. Looking for your laughter, I turn the dial a little. A choppy melody in the frequency of the late night. My distant memories of you blur in the noise. The voice coming from the speaker feels like you're still there, but I know it's just an illusion. My feelings for you resonate on the frequency of the late night. These unreachable feelings fill the quiet night. As dawn approaches, the radio sound fades away, but your voice still remains in my heart. And the melody of my memories with you remains on the frequency of the late night. The melody in my heart that won't disappear even when dawn breaks. When the final noise fades away, my feelings for you also quietly fade away. sound of the passing train shakes the depths of my heart. The scenery reflected through the window, the scenery I saw with you that day. But now only the tracks connect the past and the present. As the train lights recede, my heart also slowly drifts away. The feelings I couldn't put into words quietly melt into the night. Among the people passing by, I chase after your image, but no one can become you, and only a quiet heart remains. My feelings for you start to run on the passing train. These unreachable feelings resonate in the quiet night. By the time we reach the last station, I wonder if my memories of you will fade. But my wavering heart is still chasing after you. The sound of the trains passing by takes away my days with you. Deep in my quiet heart, your voice still lingers. As the last train leaves, my feelings for you also quietly come to a The sky seen through the window pane, clouds are drifting by. The season I spent with you is reflected on the transparent glass. I trace the cloudy window with my fingertips and see your face that has almost disappeared. Beyond this window that I can't open, your voice still echoes as the silence caresses my heart. My heart aches a little, even if I call your name. It doesn't reach you through the glass. Only time passes in the unchanging scenery. The melody that resonates in the distance keeps my feelings for you. The world seen through the window pane, days go by without you, but the quiet melody brings you back to my heart. Every time a raindrop hits the window, memories of you blur, but the sound is so gentle, I'm no longer scared. Through the glass windows of my days, my memories of you shine. The melody echoes in the distance, leading me to a new tomorrow. As the final sound fades away, my feelings for you quietly melt away. words quietly sink into my heart. The feelings I thought I had let go of pulls heavily over my heart. Behind the open door, your back recedes, but the shadow at my feet binds me to this place. Even if the hands of the clock move forward, my heart is still yesterday. The gravity of goodbye doesn't allow me to move forward. Even after your smile fades, silence whispers in my ear. I want to forget but I can't. Your voice still resonates, drawn by the gravity of goodbye. I chase after your shadow, no matter how far away we are. My heart is still by your side, like the stars in the night sky. Your memory shines. But even if I reach out, I can't reach it, and only that light shines on me. I overcome the gravity of goodbye and take a new step. As I embrace my days with you, I move forward into the future. The moment gravity disappears, my feelings for you quietly dissolve as well. The sky outside the window is dyed orange. The evening I spent with you still warms my heart. Under the quietly setting sun, feelings I couldn't put into words. Every time I remember your smile, the depths of my heart tremble gently. A melody echoing in the distance fills the silence. Shadows melting into the light, memories that still won't fade. Every time the wind caresses my cheek, the days gone by are revived. But in the sunset, I feel like I can look forward a little more. The faint light of the sunset envelops my feelings for you. The warmth that seems to fade but never fades remains in my heart even today. Even as the silence of night approaches, my memories of you will not fade, but the color of the sky illuminates a new future. The sky is dyed with a faint sunset, and my days with you shine even when will quietly melt into the sky. Street corner at night, the moonlight cast shadows. The path I walked with you still remains in my heart. The view through the window, the silence envelops my heart. But in this silence, something starts to move. Little by little, the sound of footsteps echoing in the distance. I thought I heard your voice, but without looking back, I just keep moving forward. The cold wind caresses my cheeks, and my memories of the past blur. But where the moonlight leads, something new is waiting. My stopped heart starts to move under the moonlight. I hold the days with you in my heart and walk towards the future. When the silence of the night ends, a new light shines in. I will go beyond your memories and continue down this path. I found a new rhythm in the moonlight. Even if you're not here, this path will continue. The moment the moon sets, my feelings for you will quietly disappear. The fragments of the days I spent with you still shine in the depths of my heart. These memories which I cannot touch still envelop me. The fragments of my memories with you are scattered like broken glass. Even if I try to pick them up, they just slip through my hands. The night wind blows quietly through, caressing the gaps in my heart. Every time the violin melody rings out, my days with you come back to me. But that sound guides a step towards a new tomorrow. The pieces of us shine and create new me. Holding my memories of you in my heart, I walk towards the future. As the final